Hey guys, it's Miss Tiffany. I'm going to do a weekly video of all of your math sheets every week. And this week you have 2 addition math sheets and 3 subtraction. Once again, Miss Tiffany does not own a printer and I cannot print out the pictures. But on your first worksheet, it's going to look like this. Okay? And it reads, Randy and Ryan are greeting customers at the bank. Randy greets 100 customers. Ryan greets 156 customers. How many customers do they greet all together? So we have our problem set up. So the only thing that we have to do is we have to add both of them together. So we're going to start over on the right and work our way to the left. So we're going to have 6 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what's that number, Madeline?
100.
Well, it is 100, but what's that number right there?
0.
A 0. So we don't have anything to add. So your answer is going to be 6. 6 plus 0 is 6. Okay. And what's this number, Madeline?
5.
5. So we got to have 5 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what's this number?
0.
0. So we don't have anything to add to it. So what's our answer going to be?
5.
5. Good job. Guys, Madeline really wanted to help out, so I hope that you all are enjoying seeing her and letting her help. Okay. Madeline, what's that number?
1.
1. So we got to put 1 X. What's that number?
1.
So we got to put another X. So let's count these X's.
1, 2.
So we put 2. So your answer is going to be 256. And let me do the last problem on this sheet. Oh, let Miss Tiffany get her stuff together.
Yeah.
Miss Tiffany's done got it all crazy.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. 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 Okay. So 246 and 113. Gotta have our plus sign. Okay, and this one reads, Danielle is counting items at the bank. She counts 246 deposit slips and 113 envelopes. How many items does Danielle count together? Once again, we're going to start over on our right and we're going to work towards the left. So let's start. Miss Tiffany likes to start with a higher number. So what's this number, Madeline?
6.
So we got to make 6 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's that number?
3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, Madeline, help me count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, come over this way so they can see. So we have 9. Okay. All right, what's that number, Maddie?
4.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what's that number?
1.
1. So let's count the X's, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay. What's that number, Madeline?
2.
1, 2. And what's that number?
1.
1. So let's count these X's.
1, 2, 3.
3. Okay, guys, your answer should be 359, and it was just basic addition. I know last week we worked on money, so this is just basic addition. And let's do another addition paper.
Yeah, and
The paper that I'm moving to now should look like this. Okay, so let me write the problem up here. 132 items at the bank. They hand out 132 coin wrappers and 91 lollipops. How many items do they hand out altogether? So once again, we're going to start to the right, work our way to the left. Madeline, what's this number?
2.
2. Ooh, baby, do we have to scream? It's so loud in Mommy's ear. What's that number?
1.
1. Okay, help me count.
1, 2, 3.
3. Okay, so now we're going to start with the...
9.
Okay, Maddie, please stop hollering, sweetheart. It's really loud in my ear, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what's that number?
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, help me count the X's.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
12. So what happens when we get a 12 is we got to put down the 2. And remember, we carry our 1. There's a little box on your paper for you to put your 1 in.
Yeah. And after this one will be done later, and we'll be done.
Maddie's really excited to be on video, guys. So you all enjoy this.
We'll be done later, and we'll see you. Bye.
We're not done yet.
We'll see
We're
you,
not
bye.
done yet. Okay, Madeline, what's this number? A 1. But we can't forget the 1 that we carried. So what's that one?
1,
1. So how many X's do we have right there?
2.
2. So our answer is going to be 223 for the first problem.
I didn't know you had a McDonald's.
Boy, there's going to be a lot of laughs in this video.
Bloopers.
Okay. I keep forgetting how to get there.
So just go to the right and then work our way to the left.
Got there. Okay. Now we're working on the bottom problem.
That's not the bottom, that's the top.
On this paper, it's the bottom problem.
Yeah, but that's the top part.
It is the top part of the problem. 1, 9, 0. Maddie is full of energy. She's been like this the whole time we've been on quarantine. Okay, Madeline, you still helping me? Okay, come on, come on. What's this number?
9.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
And what's that number?
0.
So if we don't have nothing to add to the 9, then what's our answer?
Let's count them.
Count them? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So 9. Baby girl, come over here so they can see the board, okay? What's that number?
9.
9. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, 7, 8, 9. And what's that number?
1.
So 1. So let's count all these X's. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. So once again, we're going to have to carry a number. So watch out, Maddie, so they can see. So we're going to put our 0 down there, and we're going to carry our 1 up here at the top. Okay, what's that number, Maddie?
1.
1.
2.
What's that number?
1.
1. So how many X's do we have?
1, 2, 3.
3. So your answer is going to be 309. And that completes your second additions sheet. The next sheet we're going to do is subtraction. Maddie, please stop jumping around, baby. I'm really trying to make a video for my kids. What, love?
You said subtraction on the money one.
No, we're not doing money this time.
No, you said it like last time. You said subtraction on the money one, right?
Okay. This time your sheet that you should be working on looks like this. Okay, let me write our problem up here. We have 18
Mommy,
minus
Mommy,
4.
Mommy. When you do the exit, when you call me to count them, I'll come.
Okay. Okay, it says Brent is placing deposit slips on the counter at the bank. He has 18 deposit slips. He places 4 deposit slips on the counter. How many deposit slips are left to place onto the counter? Okay, so now we're going to have to take some away. So we're going to start with our bigger number, which is a 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maddie, how many of the what are we?
X's.
Deposit slips. How many of the deposit slips do we have to take away?
4.
4. Come over this way so they can see, baby girl. Okay, so we're going to take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so how many's left? 1,
2, 3, 4.
4. Okay? And since there is not a number right here, we are just going to bring down our 1. Okay? So that's going to be your answer, 14. Okay, and let's do our other one, which is 16 minus 15. Okay, so this one reads, Ryan and Danielle are giving out lollipops to customers at the bank. Ryan gives out 16 lollipops and Danielle gives out 15 lollipops. How many more lollipops does Ryan give out than Danielle? So we're going to start with our bigger number, which is our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many do we need to take away?
5.
5. Okay. 1,
2, 3, 4,
5.
5.
How many's left?
1.
1. Okay. So let me show you what happens when you have 2 of the same number and you're subtracting them. We have a 1, but then we also have to take away a 1, and that leaves us with nothing. Okay, so our number or our answer is just going to be 1. We don't even have to put a 0 down there. It's just going to be 1. Okay, and now we are on to our other math worksheet. And this one looks like this. Okay, so let me write our problem up here. And we have 30 minus 27. Okay, and the first question reads, Brian needs to help 30 customers. There are 30 customers. Brian helps 27 customers. How many more customers does Ryan need to help? Okay, so we can't borrow from this 0 because it's a smaller number from the 7. So Maddie, come over this way, baby. You can't borrow from that 0 because there's nothing to borrow from. So what we have to do is we have to come over here, cross our 3 out, and we have to make it a 2. And then we can come over here and we can make this 0 a 10. Okay? So now we have a bigger number than the 7. So Madeline, what is that number?
10.
10. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And how many do we need to take away, Maddie?
7.
7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many X's are left?
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, let's count them again.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. 3.
I'm gonna jump 3 times.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Maddie, calm down, baby. I'm trying to do a video for my kiddos, okay? Okay. So now we have 2 minus 2. Well, just like in our other problem, if we have 2 X's and we take away 2 X's,
There's 0.
there's 0. So there's nothing that we need to put, down there. My picture keeps going away. Okay, so now we're on to our bottom problem,
Yeah.
which is 44 minus 18. Okay, and this one reads, Brent and Mary Beth are giving out deposit slips to customers at the bank. Brent gives out 44 deposit slips. Mary Beth gives out 18 deposit slips. How many more deposit slips does Brent give out than Mary Beth? Okay, so we cannot take away anything from the 4. It's too little. Maddie, come over this way so we can see. So we're going to have to borrow from our 4 over here. So we're going to cross our 4 out. We're going to make this 4 a 3. And now we can add 10 to this 4 and make it a 14. Okay, so 14 is definitely bigger than 8, right? So how many X's do we need to write, Maddie?
13.
14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And how many of those X's do we need to take away?
8.
8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's count these X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna practice my handstands.
Okay, so now on this side we're actually going to get a number to go right here because we need to put 3 X's. 1, 2, 3. And how many do we have to take away?
1.
We have to take away 1. Step over here, baby, so they can see the board. So that leaves us with 2.
1 spin.
So your answer is going to be 26. And now we are on to, I think, our final page. Let's see. Yep, our final page, and it looks like this. Okay, so let me write our problem up here. 411 299. And we're still doing subtraction. Okay, and this top one reads, Mary Beth is counting items behind the counter at the bank. She counts 411 deposit slips. She counts 299 loan applications. How many more deposit slips does Mary Beth count than loan applications? Okay, so since we're still subtracting, we cannot take anything from that one. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is borrow from this 1 and make it a 0. And then we can make this 1 an 11.
How many?
Watch out, love bug. Okay, so now we're going to have to make 11 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maddie, how many are we going to have to take away? 9. Okay. 1, baby. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many X's does that leave us with? 2. Baby girl, make sure you use your big girl voice, okay?
But my baby's talking.
Okay, so now we have 9 minus 0, but, or I'm sorry, 0 minus 9, but we can't, will you go turn your iPad off? Make your alarm go off? Okay. But we can't take anything away from that 0. So what we have to do is we have to borrow from this 4. So we have to borrow from the 4 and we make it a 3. And we can add 10 to this 0. So we're going to make that a 10. So now we have to make how many X's? No, we have to make 10 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And how many do we have to take away? 9. We have to take away 9 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it leaves us with 1. Okay, so now we have 3 minus 2. We can do that because 3 is the bigger number. So 3 X's, and we have to take away 2. 1, 2. And that leaves us with 1. So our answer is going to be 112. Now we're going to move on to our very, very, very last problem of the week. Guys, I hate that I have to find this every time.
Can you see my baby?
Yes,
Yeah, girl.
Maddie is showing you her stuffed bunny, guys.
Hello, everybody.
3, 5, 6 minus 3, 2, 8. Okay, love bug, come over here.
I'll show you my face.
I'll show you my
I'm
face.
sure they've seen your face. Okay. Hold on, baby. I'm getting ready to read. Okay. Ryan and Randy are passing out lollipops to customers at the bank. Ryan passes out 356 lollipops, and Randy passes out 328 lollipops. How many more lollipops does Ryan pass out than Randy? Okay, so once again, we have to work from the right, work our way over to, wait a minute, yep, right to left, yep. Miss Tiffany's brain's going crazy. Okay, so we cannot, hold on, Maddie, I'm doing this for my kids, okay? All right, we cannot take anything away from that 6 because it's lower. It's a lower number than the 8. So what we have to do is we have to borrow from the 5. So we're going to make that 5 a 4 and make this 6 a 16 because we're adding 10 to it. Okay, so now we have to make 16 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we have to take away 8 of those. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to write an 8 down here. Okay. And now we have to take 4, or 4 minus 2. So we have to put 4 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many do we have to take away?
2.
2. We have to take away 2 of those. 1, 2. So what does that leave us with? 2 X's. Okay? And since we have the same number, they're going to cancel each other out, but I'll show you all that. 1, 2, 3. And we have to take away 3. 1, 2, 3. So that leaves us with 0, but we don't have to put a 0 right there. So your answer is going to be 28. Now guys, I know that doing math, at home without me there, it, can sometimes be a little bit difficult. So if you're having any troubles or any problems at all, please contact me. You can text me, you can call me. Even if the parents are having a hard time or they're just wanting to know maybe which way works best for their child, definitely get in contact with me so I can give you that type of information. I will do a weekly video of all the math worksheets. You don't have to do them all that same day, but that way you all just get one link and it has all the math worksheets in there. So I will see you all again. Maddie. I will see you all again next week. Bye.